attention where the sun shine. Skin glowing right through like a gold mine. Don't go if it don't feel right. Grass green over here, you on the wrong side. I'ma stick close right by the tribe. Gotta do what feels right inside. For my people, I'ma show out. Guaranteed you bout to know about. Yo, you bout to know about my dog like a cool beagle. Been working long for an unappreciative bald eagle. Like how you build a
journey, goddamn.
It has been. It has been. That's exactly what where I want to start the conversation off with, because I want the audience to understand your growth and where you started and how you started. So take us back to the beginning.
Well, if I could just start with we were just talking about like the rehearsals we were having. I think at that time that was really just me trying to really figure out how to rebrand myself as Silas. You know, I was coming off of Trey Parker or whatever. So, what I was thinking, I don't even know.
Oh, you were exiting. You were exiting Trey Parker. You had us calling you Silas at this moment.
yeah. So I was just trying to figure out how to rebrand it and just really, because I really wanted to hone myself as a, you know, strictly an MC, just kind of put everything else to the side. You know, I was doing comedy videos and all of that, which is cool, you know what I'm saying, but I really wanted to just focus on one thing and really try to master that, you know, and let everything else come later on. But yeah, it's been a while, man.
So you are originally musically inclined, period. So you play the trumpet, any other instruments?
I dibble and dabble, you know what I'm saying? Not too much, you know. I can, you know, as a music major, you know, they make you play everything. You know, you got to go to piano lessons and all of that.
Right.
Any wind instruments that got the same type of mouthpieces as the trumpet, you know, I can pick it up. You know, I'm trying to learn guitar thoroughly. But yeah, I try to stick to the trumpet though. That's what I'm comfortable with.
So what made you say, I'm not going to let the trumpet go? Like, it's going to go through this journey with me?
I tried to get rid of it. It was my dad, you know, because earlier on, you know, when I was especially being Trey Parker, I never did, you know, I never like incorporated trumpet in anything I did. And I was like, man, yeah. So while I was doing the transition to Silas, and a big part of me going back to Silas was, you know, me just trying to be as authentic as possible. And really just saying, fuck everybody else doing what I wanted to do. And I was like, well, why not play my own? Because I initially thought, like, who the fuck the one in here got rap and playing trumpet, you know? So that's what, to me, I thought, like, they be like, that's lame as fuck. And I just got to a point where I was like, if it's lame to you, I don't care, you know, I'm just do it anyway. So that's kind of how it got reintroduced back into my life, you know what I'm saying?
So, okay, so you mentioning that you didn't incorporate the trumpet with Trey Parker. That was the significant transition for me, because when you brought out the trumpet, I was like, oh, this nigga's snapping. This nigga's snapping. Like, you already snapping lyrically. Your cadences on point. Beats on point. The messaging on point. So when you added the trumpet, I was like, this nigga is going crazy right now. So I'm really into it. But I was already into Trey Parker. And, you know, we're going to leave Trey Parker where Trey Parker was, but I do want to understand, though, what was in the mindset of the name that you chose with and why you chose that.
Trey Parker?
Yeah.
Man, it's so simple. So, like, you know, my real name is Silas. Well, I'm named after my grandfather, so I'm the third.
Okay.
So, you know, my nickname is Trey.
Okay.
You're the third, people call you Trey. So I was like, shit, I already got the first part of my name, it's Trey. But at the time, you know, especially like the era we come up in, you know, everybody was like, little this and young that.
Yeah.
You know, at the time, I was like, that's what I was going to do. But I was like, I can't do that. I wanted to sound like a real name, you know. And so I happened to just be, you know, I was practicing one day, and I was listening to this Charlie Parker record. And I was like, oh, shit, I'm going to just add Parker on the end of it because that sounds real. At the time, I wasn't thinking, that, you know, that the goddamn co-creator of South Park is also named Trey Parker. You know, but you know, you don't think about shit like that when you're young. You know, you don't think about how that's gonna really impact you. I still get, you know, fan mail from people who think I'm him to this day.
Wow.
On other pages and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's how I got that name. I just randomly put those names together.
That's crazy. Like, it is important how you choose your name. I was having a conversation with someone before, and they was just like, the way I chose my name. Emily Sankoff, shout out to Emily. She was like, the way that I chose my name, it has a significant meaning, but sometimes when people type in something in Google, so much shit can come up. So, your name is very significant as far as you want it to be so easily accessible to be searched. So, that's crazy. That's crazy that you mentioned it, and that's important that you changed to Silas, but what made you put the deer in front of it?
So again, I was a lot smarter this time around, just with branding and just know exactly everything you just said to the T. Just really trying to make myself as easily accessible as possible. But of course, like Silas, while it's not a super common name, there's got to be somebody out there, what I'm saying, that's using it already. So I was thinking, I was like, well, damn, what could I, put in front of it to differentiate it from everybody else's stuff. And in that time period, it took a while because I was just really I was going by Silas. The Dear Silas was just a social media handle that I was using. So I was just still like Silas or whatever because I just, I liked it, but I didn't know if I was going to really stick with it or whatever. But anyway, the Dear, when I was making music, essentially I was making music for myself. And, and definitely I love to motivate other people. And I love to hear the story. They come back and tell me about how the stuff I, put out, helping them do this or whatever. And I guess it's motivational. But I guess the reason to come out like this is because it's really just me preaching to myself. It's me telling me that I'm fucking up and you need to get on your shit. You need to do blah, blah, blah. And whoever else hear that in the midst of it, yeah, it just kind of happened, you know what I'm saying? So it's really me beating up on myself and just me telling me I got to get my shit together. But it's like I'm writing over letter to myself.
That's dope.
Dear Silas.
So I'm going to tell you what I thought Dear Silas was referencing because of the way that you take us back to the 90s. So I automatically went to the mindset of all that, and then the show Dear Ashley. That's me. So I kind of thought it was a play on that. So I'm glad I got that explanation because the audience is going to assume whatever they're going to assume. But that's dope though that you
and that's cool. I'm glad you said that because I never even thought about that. But I make so many. When I'm trying to think of puns and stuff, I bring up a lot of nostalgic stuff or whatever.
Yeah, you throw me back, and I appreciate that.
Thank you. So, and I mentioned Amanda Bynes, and I don't know how many rappers I didn't say her name. So, yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah.
I love that shit, and I love your entire transitioning into everything. So I see that I ain't stressing and I don't care are probably two of the most reach type of songs. So as far as in your bag and you've been in your pocket, but it seems like you decided to step outside of the box a little bit. What inspired that?
Well, just a little bit more of just what I already said. Just not being afraid to just do whatever I feel, because I think on the early half of my career, and I hate to keep doing this, but it's who I am. If I go back to the Trey Parker side, I would say, and for the people at home, if you don't know who Trey Parker is, it was the name I was going by before I changed my name to Silas. But anywho,
still dope as ever though.
But yeah, but when I was in that, mode, I was making music, I feel for everybody else. I make an album and I go, okay, I gotta do this song for the ladies, and I gotta do this song for the niggas, and I gotta make a song for the club, and I gotta make a song for the radio. And then, we got 13 tracks in out of 15. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sneak these 2 songs in.
Man, I like.
Yeah, I really like these. These are the ones I really fuck with, and I know ain't nobody else gonna fuck with, but I like these. So, if I was to say, what is the embodiment of Dear Silas is taking those 2 songs and at the end of that and making the whole album those cuts. Just saying, hey, I'm gonna do all of that shit that I like, and instead of worrying about if people gonna like it or not, I'm gonna just like it and let the people who do like it come find me.
That's organic. That's the way that it should be.
I think, I ain't stressing the day and I don't care. It's just more of that, just even the new stuff. Just me just really not being afraid to do stuff that's, I don't want to say unpopular, but, it may not be considered, the norm right off the jump. So, yeah.
I mean, I understand the need to be trendy, but I also understand that trendy is microwavable shit. And I appreciate artists that feel the need to still stay authentic to what it is they're trying to, whatever message they're trying to put out or whatever sound they're trying to convey.
Yeah.
I find strength in that because it's not easy. It's not easy considering, although you are contributing music through the studio, you still have to be a certain percentage of you have to be on social media.
Yeah.
So you got so much other factors that is weighing into your creativity stage. And then you got to stay up to par and up to date on that social media shit as well, just to stay interacting with your audience. So I think it's commendable and it's brave to be able to be like, I'm not going to do what's trendy right now.
Yeah. Now, I will say this, while I don't try to do what's trendy, I still like to be trendy, but only in the sense that I'm creating trendy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And because I like to think that I can write with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? I can make songs that's gonna go, in any room.
Yeah.
And because I really I trust myself, and I'm really proud of my penmanship. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely love being trendy, and I would love to continue to do that. But not at the sacrifice of who I am. You know what I'm saying?
It's not worth it.
Yeah, not at the sacrifice of just doing something because I know this is gonna go as soon as it come out. But like you said, what's the longevity of it? You know what I'm saying? How is it gonna be timeless? How long is that really gonna live in people's spirit? It's gonna be cool for TikTok for this month. You know what I'm saying? But in 10 years, is it gonna be able to be on like a damn vacuum cleaner commercial or some shit, or some stuff like that?
See, you thinking the right way. You thinking the right way. I like that. But I also want to go back to you mentioning that majority of your music is for yourself. So is the titles of your project, is that also a message to yourself? For instance, The Day I Died.
Oh yeah, that's a big fat ass message to myself. Excuse me for all the profanity today, but SIKA just somehow she just bring that type of shit up out of me. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just real. You know what I'm saying? Or just raw. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, The Day I Died is basically everything we just talked about.
Now, before you get into explaining that,
Yeah.
that was a bold choice to even use those series of words. So did that kind of frighten you to be like, the title of this is The Day I Died?
It definitely did, yeah. To the point where I was almost like, I don't know about this shit, man. I might need to, the day I, threw up, the day I went to sleep, the day I farted. I was just thinking all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, like, it had a significant meaning for me, and I'll explain that. But also, I just thought about it too, man. Just with being an artist, you really gotta figure out a way to stick out like a sore thumb. You gotta figure out a way to separate yourself from everybody else. And I knew the title itself. I knew it would make people ask questions. And that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to really just give people the answer right there. You want them to like try to figure it out. What does that mean? Or you want them to come up with their own conclusions. So I knew like he was gonna have some sort of shock value. I was like, they can die, you know what I'm saying? My dad is every day like, why did you say you died? I was like, I ain't mean the literal sense, Daddy, because I'm still here. I'm alive, but I ain't dead. But yeah, that nigga thought I died. See, I'm like, nigga, we right here, we talking. I'm in the truck right here, Daddy. Take a left right here at the Exxon.
Oh shit.
You get a bag of chips.
You scared him for a little bit.
But The Day I Died was basically for me, the day I died meant the day I really just gave up on myself. And it's an interlude on there that kind of just tells this story. But it was the day that I kind of just succumbed to everything. I just gave in to the norm and society, and I said I'm just gonna move with the motion. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what everybody else doing because it's easy to
I
do.
don't have.
Yeah, people gonna like me this way. I can be popular this way, blah blah blah, and it worked. It worked, you know what I'm saying? But on the other side of that, I was fucking up so many other aspects of my life. I gained all this shit, but I lost a lot of other stuff. I had like 2 best friends, and I really like shunned the fuck out of them, you know what I'm saying, to go on the other side of this other stuff. Like, what's the goddamn, if there was a movie about my life, it would probably be, what's the movie with Nick Cannon and goddamn Christina Milian, what's the name of it?
Love Don't Cost a Thing?
Love Don't Cost, nigga, that's me.
Nigga!
That's me, goddamn. Not in the exact same way, but I was able to find a way to make everybody forget about all the shit they was, clowning me about in the matter of a summer. Came back to school, nigga. I remember.
Nigga was that nigga.
Man, I came back to school the first day of school. It was this nigga that used to clown me every day. I mean, I went, shout out JPS because you end up going to school with the same niggas. The elementary, the goddamn middle school, the high school, you go to school with the same niggas. Like,
Shit.
So this nigga been fucking with me since I was in the 4th grade. Sick of like, he ain't got tired yet. He ain't got tired of me yet talking about me. So, goddamn, first day of school, I made my little change. I made up my mind. I made a plan. I bought a whole bunch of clothes. I stopped buying all the shit I like, like anime and Dragon Ball.
What everybody like?
Yeah, I bought everybody. Goddamn, bought some motherfucking platinum FUBU and all types of shit. I was like, this was nigga love and like the jabot with the strap and shit like that. So I bought that shit. And the first day of school, I walked in, I seen the nigga. He just looked at it and I said, here you go. But I was like, I'm finna get ready, y'all. I'm finna get back on his ass, you know what I'm saying? And the nigga was like, goddamn, boy. And I said, what? He was like, nah, nigga, you French. I said, oh, I appreciate it. And I wasn't used to that. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's what happened. And like, I stopped fucking with my friends, man. I remember one time my homie, he was in the hallway. And I seen him in the hallway. I was like, what up, bro? He was like, nah, you don't fuck with us no more. I was like, man, stop all this
Bro,
shit.
you ain't lying, that's the movie.
He said, yeah, he said, I said, man, stop, man. You know y'all my niggas, whatever. And the girl came in the hallway, and she like, Silas, and I was like, man, oh, what up? And she like, what you doing with no lame man nigga? I was like, man, I ain't fucking with no niggas, man. I said, fuck my niggas, bro. I said, fuck, like, this real life.
Fuck my little niggas because I'm down with my other niggas.
Yeah. I'm like, I ain't trying to fuck. I got some good shit going on right now, nigga. I got this motherfucking women. This goddamn got popularity, goddamn nigga. I'm on. I ain't trying to fuck that. But honestly, this I promise you, I know I joke a lot, but this is really true. Seriously, I did this. That happened.
You, bro.
And that's why I called it the day I died, because man, I really I said, fuck me. I said, fuck everything that I like, fuck everything that I'm about, fuck the people I really care about, to go chase some bullshit, some shit that's not gonna last, to chase behind the same people that was not fucking with me a few months prior. You know what I'm saying? Because they fucking with me now. So it was like, and again, it was all perfect because, it went hand in hand with me transitioning, changing my name. Because that was the first, well, I had one project prior, but this was the first original album under Silas. You know what I'm saying? And it just worked, man. And yeah, that's what it is.
So it's always hard for artists to beat their latest project. So from the day that I died, how was moving in your mindset? How was moving to beat that? Because that was a phenomenal project. Like phenomenal. There's so many different messages, all of the different cadences, and then like the interludes. Like it felt real personal.
Yeah.
It felt like you really meant what you said in the title.
Yes.
I can honestly say that. So the mental preparation into superseding that, how was that and what did you do?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know if I want to say it was tough, but it definitely was different because when I made The Day I Died, I was like a rebuilding phase, right? So it didn't matter, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're like, I'm gonna do me.
Yeah, I'm gonna do me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really honestly, man, and that's why I believe this shit is possible, you know what I'm saying, as long as you work hard. I threw away everything that I had built under Trey Parker, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really had, a large fan base. I had all this shit going for me. And I decided that wasn't really true to what I wanted to do and who I wanted to be. And I threw it all away and started over fucking fresh, like fresh from the start. Huh? It felt good and it was scary at the same time. It felt good because it was a hard decision to make. Like I remember, I'll never forget it. I was on a goddamn toilet, you know what I'm saying? And my homie hit me up, Jay Smith, shout out my nigga Jay.
What up, Jay?
And he was, you know, I was like, man, I don't know, bro, like damn, like should I just really change my name? Should I just start all the way over? Cause I got a lot of shit going over here. If I do this, that took, you know, a certain amount of time to build. I'm gonna start all of it. He was like, well, man, what you really want? I said, I want to be a rapper and I want to talk about shit that I want to talk about. He said, well, man, do that. You know what I'm saying? And say fuck everything else or whatever, you know.
Shout out to real friends.
Yeah, and so, you know, honestly, like, I was like really like just scary about making a decision, but just because he said that, I said fuck it. You know, I dropped my nuts and I said, boom, I'm just start over from, you know, and I said, man, if this is what I'm really supposed to be doing right now, I feel like I can do it, you know, so I can do it again, or I can make it happen. I can make it happen the way I want to make it happen. Because, you know, if it's really for me, you know, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I really got the sauce, if I really know how to do this shit, this shit live inside of me. You can't take it away from me. You know what I'm saying? What Jay say? Make another hole. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Like, if you really got this shit, it's in you, bro. Can't nobody. And for everybody out there, they feel like, you know, you afraid of like somebody else taking your sauce or some shit like that. You know, it don't matter.
It exists.
You are you, and they are that.
It's yours.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it was hard. So basically, to get back to your question, making the day I died was easy because I just really told the truth. And it was, you can fact check anything, you can go ask anybody's name I pulled up, I said in the music, the real name. And it was easy because I was just like, I'm just speaking my life, you know what I'm saying? That transitioning over to the next joint, last Cherry Blossom, I got burnt out. I got off social media for like almost a year.
You sure did.
I got the fuck out, you know, and I said I didn't
That's
get
why
away.
every time I saw you in Paris, I was like, nigga, hey!
Yeah, like I didn't even check it, you know what I'm saying, which I probably should have been doing, but I really deleted the shit out of my phone in like December and then downloaded it back to my phone until like September of the next year. Like I didn't even have it on there. I didn't look, I didn't check nothing. You know what I'm saying? So sorry if you was trying to reach me at that point in time. I was not ignoring you. I just didn't, you know.
You needed you.
Yeah, and again, you know, I was like, man, if I do this shit, man, I could lose everything that I built with the day I died. You know what I'm saying? But again, I was like, if it's for me, it's for me. You know what I'm saying? And if I can come back, you know, if I'm really doing what I'm supposed to do, I should be able to come back and pick right up where I left off. So this time was different because where I was writing about, you know, like my life and basically just not giving a damn because I was building from like a new foundation. Now I built a great foundation, you know what I'm saying? We toured off of that album for like 2.5, 3 years, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't make no new music. You know, Gullah Gullah Island went crazy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Don Shay. And, you know, and all the other singles, Wiz was big. Yeah. So, you know, we was able to, you know, to sell a ton of merch, you know, do a whole bunch of, you know, sold out shows off of that one album. But now,
that's
like,
quality work.
Appreciate it.
2 to 3 years, that's not easy to do on one project.
Yeah. And that was my, you know, my goal, man. I really wanted to, like, just really milk it dry, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, of course, you know, in this world, you gotta re-up, you know what I'm saying? It ain't how it used to be, like how it was back in '98, you know? They drop an album, you don't see them, you know, until 6 years later they come out with the next album.
How long has Lauryn Hill been touring on that project?
Hey,
you know?
That's it. Boy, that's the perfect example of a nigga who did some shit that was timeless and great, you know what I'm saying? So, but like making the next album, The Last Cherry Blossom, was different because I wanted to prove some things to myself. I wanted to prove at the same time, you know, that I could be trendy in my way. I can make bangers, you know what I'm saying? I could do all of that while staying true to me though. You know what I'm saying? I didn't sacrifice of me. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, that album was kind of like a growth stage of, you know, I want to become a better writer. You know, I want to be a better like complete body of work artist, you know what I'm saying? Because the day I died was easy because I was essentially just telling a story.
Right.
I just told what really happened in my life. So that shit just came out, you know what I'm saying? But it was different with, you know, the last year at Blossom because I was like, man, I'm trying to create some shit or whatever. So it's different. And to this day, a lot of people just really, really, like, they attach themselves to the day I die, you know what I'm saying? Which I ain't even mad at, you know what I'm saying? Because for me, as an artist, I always think my next project is my best project. I really feel that because I know sonically I'm better. You know what I'm saying? I know everything. I rap better, you know what I'm saying, that I did back then. You know, the production is better, you know what I'm saying? Not the sidetrack, but I'm about to sidetrack. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to take a trip over here to the left side of the world. It has not a damn thing to do with me, but I'm going to compare it to myself. So, Drake. So, I'm going to ask you, and not you personally, but what you see from the consumers, you know, the outside world. What is the album, what is the one Drake album that you think, that you've seen, that you feel like everybody really attaches themselves to?
Take Care.
Yeah. That's the one. And so I think that, you know, everybody, like, in their mind, like, Take Care is the best Drake album in the world because
Usher, Confessions.
Yeah. And I get it. I really get it. But I think, you know, it's a lot of stuff that comes with it, right? Like, where were you when you listened to the album? Who were you talking to at the time? What were you doing with yourself? What were you going through? You know what I'm saying? For a lot of people, Take Care, I was like, man, I was in college, or I was in this relationship, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? So for them, you know, it don't matter what Drake do, or how great he become, or if he go goddamn triple diamond, you know, on his next album, they gonna say the Take Care is not better, you know, than these albums. When clearly the nigga sing better, he rap better, he tell better stories now.
Clearly better.
Everything is evolved, you know what I'm saying? Not in every case. Everybody don't make better albums than they used to, you know what I'm saying? So that's real. But my point in saying that is that, you know what I'm saying? And not in every case. Everybody don't make better albums than they used to, you know what I'm saying? So that's real. But my point in saying that is that I understand why people would attach themselves to a certain album, you know what I'm saying? But I guess the reason why I say, like, I feel like my next album is always gonna be my best album because I'm always putting my best foot forward and I'm always thinking of what ways to evolve as an artist, you know what I'm saying? I done went all the way around the world. It's the Jack. See, why you give me the Jack? I've been drinking red wine. Man, she gave me Jack.
Listen, okay, you know, I mean, I'm feeling it too. So I'm gonna bring it down to two last questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut the fuck up because that was
So listen, everything that you've explained this entire night is a true testament to you getting applauded by Missy Elliot.
Oh, wow.
Think about that now. Think about that for a second. Everything that you just explained in this entire interview, from divorcing Trey Parker to killing Trey Parker to transitioning into Silas, then doing everything that you preached to yourself about in The Day I Died, then going to the Cherry Blossom. It's a true butterfly effect. Mm-hmm. And you have been rewarded on the slick by being even acknowledged by Missy. And when I saw that acknowledgement, I was like, yo, all my nigga gotta do is just don't even change the formula, just keep going. Like, it's not broke. There's nothing to fix here.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel when you saw that shit?
So I'm gonna tell you, man, she right there. I'm looking at her right now.
Wow.
That's funny as hell.
That is.
But yeah, every time something like that happened for me, I'm really bad about just being in the moment and just accepting shit for how it is. Cause I'm always thinking like, you know, that was cool, but I could do better, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really trying to learn how to slow down and just say, hey, good job, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Like, just
you
really
deserve,
loving myself.
You deserve that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hug yourself.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to learn how to do that. So all the times prior to this, you know, the many people I could, you know, connected with, you know what I'm saying? Kirk Franklin called my phone and had a whole conversation with him.
Lord
you know
Jesus.
what I'm saying? Yeah, you know.
I know your heart stopped.
It did, but I was in that
Lord
motherfucker.
Jesus.
I said, motherfucker, I'm sorry.
Did you see his tiny desk concert?
I did.
Lord Jesus.
I don't know how he found time to be Kirk Franklin and Plies at the same time.
Me either, bro.
I understand, but I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But even having that happen, like even in that moment, I was trying to downplay myself. He was like, you know, my brother, I like what you are doing, and you know, you're so very humble, and you know, and I was like, appreciate it, Kirk. I'm alright. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but like I'm gonna tell you, when Missy, I said, you know what, fuck it this time. I seen that shit. I walked outside in the middle of State Street, and I said, Missy! I'm not like for real. I never do that. I do it to keep myself grounded because I don't ever want to I never want to get the big head, and I don't ever want to think like I'm better than everybody, you know, shit like that. So I always try to when some people throw shit to me and be like, man, you're great. I'd be like, I'm alright. But you know, we gotta stop doing that, especially with black people. You know what I'm saying? So now somebody be like, man, you a genius. I'm like, thank you, appreciate it. Thanks so much. I am a genius. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you really gotta accept that stuff because as long as you don't, you know, you truly won't be. You know what I'm saying?
It's a service to yourself.
Yeah, like that. And for me, that's probably, I ain't gonna lie, that might be the biggest moment ever. You know what I'm saying? Out of everybody, because like honestly, that's what I looked at. Like if you want to talk about the people who influenced me directly.
Same age, bro.
Yeah.
The 90s, like that's
Missy Elliot, Ludacris,
Timbaland,
Busta Rhymes, Outkast, like
come on.
those are the people I was looking at, like, you know, that had me soaked in visually, like, man, goddamn, in the music. Like Missy said, he how. And that shit was hard. That's all she said, bro. He how. Sex me so good, I say, like, come on, really. Anyway.
The greatest.
Anyway, yeah. But thank you, Missy. I appreciate it. I thought it was gonna end there, and then she followed me, and I went outside and screamed again. I almost got hit by a car that time. But yeah, man. But I just told her. I said, man, look, I appreciate the acknowledgement, man. But just keep paying attention. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't ever want to. I want people to know, like, I'm solidified. You know what I'm saying? I want them to know that, like, I'm just not like a one-trick pony. You know what I'm saying? I think I'd prove that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, ain't gonna go into that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So the last question of the night.
Okay.
Because this has been a great conversation.
Has it really?
It
Did you
really
enjoy
has.
me, Sika?
I did.
Okay, I enjoyed
Did you enjoy me?
Hell yeah. My dog. What you talking about? Shit. Recognize me.
What comes to mind when you hear the words "Black with no chaser"?
Oh my gosh. Unapologetically black. I don't give a fuck what y'all think, goddammit. We finna say what the fuck we feel. We gonna make sure our people is shining and put on, goddammit, at anybody's expense. We don't give a damn. That's what I see. I see, you know, just black being celebrated 24/7. That's what I look at, and showcasing it when somebody else don't want to showcase it. Making sure, like, I get the news, you know what I'm saying, from Black with No Chaser before I get it from anybody else, you know what I'm saying? So, and damn, like, just that type of outlet, God, we either need like 1,000 more of that, or which I already know is gonna happen. That platform is gonna continue to just build till, you know, like I can see Black with No Chaser across the table from Fox News, like, fuck y'all, Fox News!
Exactly.
God damn it!
Exactly.
Fuck what you talking about? You see what we doing over here? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, you know, it's like goddamn, it's like Malcolm X Media. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
You're right.
That's what it is. Malcolm X Media.
We had someone that compared us. They said Black with No Chaser is if the NAACP and the Black Panther Party had a baby.
There you go, man.
We accept that. We accept that.
It's a good little bowl of just everything. Just goddamn it, yeah.
Bro, and we love you at Black with No Chaser.
I
Like,
appreciate
everything that you do, everything that you're about, we support. We put you on the forefront for everything. We root for everything that you do, and we just love Silas. So we appreciate you following through, getting the episode in with us.
No doubt.
Every in-person episode has been the most important ones, because the energy is real. You know, it's kind of hard to fake the energy online because everybody waiting on the shit to lag and shit like that. So this shit kind of be like lame. It be lame
Teddy Riley.
Be lame as fuck. But yes, I definitely appreciate getting to spend this time with you. I mean, it's probably been 8 years or so.
Yeah.
And this is a great conversation, and I appreciate you, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you, and I'm so happy that you were having me tonight. You know, inviting me here to do this.
Absolutely. Shout out to Bandwidth Studios, man. Willpower and Tessa. We appreciate y'all.
Beautiful facilities. Goddamn.
Absolutely.
Vocals even better.
Absolutely.
Pay attention where the sun shine. Skin glowing right through like a gold mine. Don't go if it don't feel right. Grass green over here, you on the wrong side. I'ma stick close right by the tribe. Gotta do what feels right inside. For my people, I'ma show out. Guaranteed you bout to know about. Yo, you bout to know about my dog like a cool beagle. Been working long for an unappreciative bald eagle. Like how you build a